In the previous camera tutorial, we focused on static shots. Now let's take a look at moving cameras and filming moving people. In the director's view, we've set up a simple walk. In the camera view, go to the start of the walk and create a one-shot on Jen like this. Now as she walks, the camera will turn to follow her. Target shots work the same way. Back in the director's view, you can see the camera tracking her. If you want the camera to move along with her, that's easy. Go to the end of the walk and pick the same angle as before. Then click Move. Now the camera will move to keep her in the frame. We've now added in the second character, and we're going to film it so that when Jen arrives, she's going to be in a close shot standing next to him. We start by getting the final shot, then when she steps into it, it'll seem natural. The audience won't know this is carefully contrived. You'll have to make it a cut for now. Now go back and set up the opening shot. Then go back to the end, click to get the framing tools, and save it as a move. Now the camera will track her as she walks, and she'll arrive perfectly in a great shot. A standard camera technique is to change the size of the characters as they move. Go back to the opening shot and zoom out a little. Now as she walks, she gets nearer to the camera and goes from a medium shot to a close shot. Now we're going to switch from one character to another. Start by framing on Jen, then move ahead a little and frame on Frank. Make this a move, and the camera will swing around to face him. The shot would be better if we paused on Jen for a moment after she arrives before we see Frank. So let's move this last keyframe along a little, then go back to where Jen's looking at him. Now we repeat the same shot on Jen, and make it a move so the camera stays smooth. Now she arrives, pause, and then turns to Frank. Let's just compare that with doing it as a cut. There's no right or wrong. It's up to you how you want to film the scene. One thing to remember though, don't make your camera moves too fast, or they'll look unnatural and can disorient the viewer. Allow time for camera turns and big jumps like this. That's fine as a special effect, but don't overuse it. A cut may work better. One major advantage of using target shots and one-shots is that they're locked to the characters. This means they'll automatically adjust if you change your choreography. Here, we'll change Jen's walk so she's standing a bit closer. Now when we look at the camera view, she's in the same place on the screen as she was before. If we move her all the way out here, it's the same, and Frank's not in the shot. Perhaps he could walk to meet her.